Historic Lambeau Field fittingly abuts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys have been perfect to this point, 4-0 to start the year. Charles Davis, and here's Brandon McManus to get things started. And we are underway in the rain here at Lambeau. And running with power here. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
It's hard to be frustrated when you throw for nearly 400 yards, but I know he wanted to break that barrier. I think he got the pain eased a little bit when they named him NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, when you get the award, you know you have the best week in the conference, you let it slide. But, hey, that number well within his range. You know he's got the arm to do it in this one. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give this up the middle to Bryant. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. To throw, Williams. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Lucas Van Ness make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Here comes the Bears punter now. Mecole Hardman is deep for Green Bay. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by the former Texas Longhorn, their rookie quarterback.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup. Love his moxie, one of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. He did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 10 carries, 126 yards, and a trip to the end zone as well.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Back to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Allen. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32.
On play action, they'll throw. Nowhere to turn here, he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Shamar Turner, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, it's complete. An athletic grab, but still well short of the first. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Brendan McManus on for the Packer field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt it in, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
To the air, Williams. He's got this complete to Burden. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This is Brown going up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 33. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. An inside give, Brown. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Still a few inches short of the 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Right back to Brown. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. A much different 2nd drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the 1st time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Jalen Wright, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears are able to answer the early 3 points and take a 1st quarter lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. So this drive spans 7 plays, and the end result is a Bears touchdown. Gets past one man. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On second down, they'll run it here. And they'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he did not reel it in. On fourth down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. Fair catch signal for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw is Williams. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And pressure coming, and they got it once again. George Karlaftis in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's Williams. Over the middle, he's going to find Burden. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Luther Burden, 44 yards. And the Bears are able to extend their lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
30-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. To the sideline and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 69 yards. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now, we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present, making plays, and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters, going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Packers
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
That one goes for 24 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On play action, here's Williams. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And he's got his big tight end here.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. The Packers had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. And Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Fights him off. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
At the 31-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop the throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Pass caught right side by Loveland. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll work the middle here with Wright. He's got it to the 43 here.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Throwing is Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. To throw, it's Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Pass caught by Burden. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement. Down on the scoreboard, maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
They haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
28-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg him. Do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula is not working right now. Third and 19. He'll look to throw. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Bears take over. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, try to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get footy, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Hardman to return. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10.
They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he slides to avoid the hit. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. This 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
Now back to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Brendan McManus on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. It's been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thank you. The rain, if anything, maybe intensified while you were covering the halftime report. We'll see how these two coaching staffs want to approach this second half to come. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was on the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
He's going to float this one deep right side. Yeah, man, it's caught inside the 10. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 49 yards. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Back to throw here. This is caught. Touchdown! A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead here in this third quarter. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the result, a Green Bay score. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. For this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Lucas Van Ness able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Hardman on the return. Broken tackle. And he goes out right around the 39. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
He's tackled at the
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Here's Allen. Shifts by him. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 42 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd
Back to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as he'll go for 2.
The Packers
They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on two-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on two-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. Looking to put a drive together. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. To throw, Williams. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Lucas Van Ness getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Williams. Over the middle, it's complete. And he will have the Bears' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
9 yards on the 1st down. Keeper, and it's 2nd and 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Here's Williams. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz staged to perfection. That time is a sack for a loss of 6. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. The Bears on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. To the air, Williams. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. The Packers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards.
That's good for a Packers 1st down.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the 2nd half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the 1st, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
Now he's going to step up and run. And this turns into a nice game with a slump at the end. 23 yards on the tuck and run. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Now a handoff running through the middle. A hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the deep, this is their fullback. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft from 13 yards out. And the Packers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bears now ready to take over again. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Williams. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And that one off the mark, a little late with the throw. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go. Here's Williams. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of back. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one.
Previous play is under review.
And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. Throwing is Williams. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. To throw, it's Williams. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. This will be caught by Brown. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Back to throw again. And a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Second and 10.
Good coverage by Evan Williams.
Williams going to look to throw again.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone. He's hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To the air once more, Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
And the Bears first
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Brown will take it in. Touchdown, Bears. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. He'll look to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. On second down, they'll run it here. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. McManus now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Fighting through at the 25. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Looking to put a drive together. From the gun, here's Williams. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Operating from the gun, Williams. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Looking to throw, Williams. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out to this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all, haven't been able to find a way to slow down this offense. They're seeking answers and not coming up with any.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on.
Hey, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They want to scheme, 'cause I'm on the scene. And she want the team. And she want the team. She want the team. I'm a die about. I'm a direction to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out. But I'm one away from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype is out. I've been married them, but I can't wipe and I'm wiping. I fell back in love with the process now. Should've started with that. Yeah, different than all of them rats. My heart is a test. Lab on them outside and stuff in the back. I've been walking them down and then walking them back like ill. Y'all gotta sell that. And the waist can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that. Dust these Jones, I just need spell check. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They want to scheme, 'cause I'm on the scene. And she want the team. And she want the team. She want the team. But they don't running all the games, oh yeah. But they can't running all the games, oh yeah. But they don't running all the lanes, oh yeah. The games, oh yeah. The games, oh yeah. But they don't running all the games, oh yeah. But they can't running all the games, oh yeah. But they don't running all the lanes, oh yeah. The games, oh yeah. Give me a team, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M,
Paul, what's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Don't drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
Straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. Do what you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two.
snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
Chilling in the bill. Yeah, we again. Bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't dead mess. I bet you can't do it like
1 month down, and what a month it was. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 4 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get you caught up on. Let's start in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on the Green Bay Packers. And it's one of the most dangerous playmakers in the NFL, Jahmyr Gibbs. He only needs a little bit of breathing room, and he knows what to do with it. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills as they host the Houston Texans. And it's the Buffalo defense coming up with the big play. This would turn out to be one of the biggest plays of the game. The Bills have won 3 straight since falling in the season opener. They get the victory here. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the Cowboys. And here's the Cowboys wideout. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Cowboys are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.